This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. Ready?
Everybody good?
Yeah.
We're born ready.
Let's go. We were just talking about the difference between the water in Florida and the water in the Pacific.
With the great Nick Simmons.
Yeah.
The great Nick Simmons, ladies and
Wrestling
gentlemen.
extraordinaire again. Reddit expert.
Don't do it.
Wrestling extraordinaire.
Yo,
I like that you called me.
do that.
Nick had to call me and say, hey, dude, you remember we had that conversation about Helen Keller? You know I was fucking with you, right?
All of us. It's
Yeah.
a bit, dude.
And I'm like,
So
no,
Brian-
and another thing about history.
Yeah, Brian forgot we're on a comedy
Yeah.
podcast because he's
It's
used
been
to, on his podcast, talking to mathematicians and historians.
Yeah,
And
well,
how's that going?
no, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm
My
not doing
favorite,
that.
we were in the car and Nick, who's actually like editing his shit now, was like, hey man, next time you think about having a mathematician, just call him. This is not a conversation anyone else needs to hear.
Dude, we don't need this out for the public, man.
Just give him a call.
These
give
guys-
him a
both,
call.
both these guys sat me down. They're like, listen, people don't really want to, like, there are a lot of people who do that really well.
Yeah.
Rogan does it very well. I like talking to them, but nobody wants to hear me. And, well, there are some people.
There's not.
There's a handful.
There's like
not.
400
But for the most
people.
part,
Not.
do the comedy, have young comics
You know
on.
what the problem is some like that's your interest, was all good, baby.
All good.
But that's your interest.
It's not my brand.
But it's not what you do.
No.
So I think the problem, people, and I've made this mistake. It's like, oh, I'll shoot this. Like people, dude, just because it's your passion.
That's right.
People aren't into it, man.
That's right.
It's just not your thing.
It's just not.
No.
You know?
You have their phone number. Just call.
I'll just call them up
Just
and talk
text
to
them.
them.
Send them a voice note. Send them a fucking voice note. Hey, and here I hate to tell you, they don't want to really do it either. Like they're like, what? This
I gotta
guy's
talk
not
to
a
the
fucking
simpleton.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
Yeah.
like, what? Fuck.
you get older and
Especially because we do the road together, and like it's always so great when you have like a big gig coming up, and
Yeah.
then hopefully we're gonna sell tickets. Let's see who Brian's having on this week.
and it's some obscure guy who's a computer scientist. They call me out. They go, if you ever had a computer scientist on
Before a
again,"
comedy show?
'cause I don't really know what to ask them either.
But well, yeah, because
I'll read the book. And
but
I'll be
again,
like,
call him.
yeah.
To his point, call him. But then also, no one's watching you talk to this mathematician like, I think I want to see that guy live. You know?
Brian's the king of going on podcasts too that no one's gonna see. Brian's like, I'm gonna go see this wine sommelier that gets an average of 4 listeners.
Yeah, I should probably take a look at what their viewership is.
Mm-hmm.
You just have a limited time now, especially. I need water. My voice is all crackly.
You want me to describe you like one of the just a regular drink?
What do we have?
Well, that
We got
freeze
rain.
stuff. Yeah,
We
rain.
got-
Energy drinks.
No, I just want water.
Do you want a Zevia? I have one more.
Oh, Zevias are nice.
Yeah, what's a Zevia?
Damn,
Like
Chin's
they
going to give
use
his
stevia instead
personal
of sugar.
Yeah, they're good for it. Which
We got a
flavor?
little
What do you
Zevia,
use?
dude.
Grape?
Grape's my favorite. No, black cherry. Now black cherry's nice.
Nice. Is it cold? Yeah, bro. A Zevia.
Give it a shot. Hopefully they sponsor the show.
Wet my whistle.
Wet your
go.
dry beak.
Yeah, man.
Wet that big old dry beak.
It's getting bigger.
It's nice, huh? You know, where your nose and air, they say keep growing, right?
My nose is flattening out. It's just my friend was FaceTiming
Hey.
with me and he goes, "Hey, dude,
No.
your nose is really
Friend's lying to you.
bulbous."
No.
That thing
No,
is
the thing is-
real Italian.
Yeah. Or Jewish. Yeah.
Oh, he's
the other-
Mossad, so it could be.
Oh yeah, I like that I'm Mossad now. Yes,
But if you're in the Mossad, aren't you getting paid bank? Like, aren't you balling if you're in Mossad?
no way.
Epstein's like, correct.
Those civil servants in Israel it's ideology.
No,
They're
not
making
civil
money.
servant. If you're a Mossad here in America, like you're working for him, you're getting paid, daddy. That's
You
why,
might
but
be a
then why would you
Mossad
do it?
asset, right? So
That's what
you're-
I'm saying. Like Epstein was an asset. But you're not. You'd be an asset.
People think that
Even Mossad's
Bernie
like, dude,
Madoff-
if he brings on another fucking scientist, dude, no one's gonna
hear the message.
People think that, Bernie Madoff ripped off so many people.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't find the money, like billions. Where'd that money go? Some people think some of that money was funneled to Israel because he was a Mossad.
Has Mossad ever let anybody go?
What's that?
Like, has Mossad hired like somebody in America to like pump their shit, and then they're just like having scientists on? Like, buddy, we can't have you anymore.
Like, make sure you get on that wine podcast.
Well,
Hey, we're gonna have to let you go.
CIA,
What?
no, the CIA and the Mossad and different intelligence agencies have private corporations, shell corporations that actually make money.
Oh yeah.
right? They have tech companies and things like that they make a lot of money with. So somebody they'll have a CEO and somebody who started it and owns it. They get paid, but make no mistake, that money is also goes to their coffers.
Everything's a fucking hoorah, isn't it? Like even like
man.
I won't mention names, but there's comics that hire businesses to make sure their stuff goes viral. Like it'll come from a different account.
I wanna do
like,
that.
This was
I
so
wanna do
funny,
that.
and then
Costs
it goes.
money.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, but they'll have these random accounts that will take clips of theirs, and then they make them go viral. So it's like, oh man, so they're all over.
Yeah, they sort of politicians do stuff like this.
They did that for the election. Hired clippers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they do is they just pretty much hire some kid in the Philippines, like a bunch of them, for like $1 a day.
Yeah.
And they just make like 25, 30 clips and just start posting them all over the place. And they have bot farms that just have fake comments and stuff like that. That's
And
why-
they also have the budget for the influencers where they'll get, like some girl with green hair, be like, listen, we'll give you 30 G's to support Kamala. Just blast this out for us.
I know a girl that they offered her good money, real good money. Went on a date with her, and she actually, she told me, she was like, they were offering some real serious cash.
Or they have
for me
unlimited
to-
budget, really. They're just idiots with it.
Yeah.
Well, billionaires who are either in the Democratic caucus or the Republican caucus they have underground propaganda machines. The information is everything. If you're not gaming that algorithm, you're going to lose votes.
Everybody is.
Everybody.
Everyone. Businesses are doing it. Netflix is doing it. CBS. All the big boys are doing it.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crazy. And you have
Celebrities do it.
to be like,
Yeah, celebrities do it. Like you'll see now those PR firms, like they're not like, oh, let's make sure we get you the cover of Vanity Fair. You have negative PR. No, man, they're hiring these young kids to blast out whatever positive message.
so weird.
It is weird. It's a weird
Everything
thing.
I see now, I don't know if it's real. I like coyote jumps over a wall, Pitbull grabs onto it. They're fighting. It looks so real. Is that Sora or is that?
It's mostly AI.
It is, right?
Most of them, yeah.
Well, I was thinking about this the other day. Like Black Rifle posted like this Santa Claus jumping out of an airplane. It's so crazy in the budget. And you think about that, and it was up for like a day or two. It had like 500 likes. I'm like, this should be millions. That what they did is insane, dude. But with AI and the way people are working now, it's kind of like
I know.
that one right there, Santa jumping out right there.
Yep.
This is real?
Yeah, that's real. But with AI and just
Honestly, AI stuff is so good now that like even if you actually jump out of an airplane, everyone's like, who cares?
Well, that
that's what I'm
could
saying.
be
It's-
AI, right?
no, that's not AI.
I know, but I'm saying
that's
that
real.
You could do that.
No, but that's
so
the
quickly.
issue. That's the issue is now kids or audiences are going, yeah, guy jumping out of a plane dressed as Santa next.
Yeah, when does the elephant stomp on him?
I know. It's
Yeah.
like unless he crashes and dies, it's not going
It's
viral.
so weird.
But the only thing you can tell with AI sometimes, especially if there's like voices in it, the
Yeah, that's true.
inflection never makes sense.
For now,
a little off.
right? For now, but like, it's gonna get to
Like, do you remember? It's crazy how far it's come. Because do you remember the Will Smith eating spaghetti
Yeah, so bad.
compared to now?
Now's wild.
It's crazy.
Now think where it's going to be in 5 years. Like you're not going to be able to.
You will
tell.
not be able to
It's
tell.
not good.
I agree.
It's not good.
I don't
But
see
I
the
think more
benefit.
authenticity is going to start once people are able to figure it out.
I don't
Well, that's
know,
the thing
bro.
about younger kids, like younger than me, even
don't
like
care,
they
right?
no, they're like they go AI garbage. Moving on.
Yeah.
Well, my 17-year-old daughter,
I say that as well.
I played her 2 songs. One was an AI remix of an Eminem song, and the other was
Yeah, you and
this
Rogan
other
won't
one.
shut up about those.
And
songs.
she was like, "Wow, this is amazing." She loved it. And then I said, "And those aren't real people. That's AI." And she goes, "I don't think that." She got mad. She was like, "Well, that's disgusting."
yeah.
She goes, "It's gross," and I don't think she was 17, and she had such a visceral reaction to being gamed. And she was like, "I think it's gross, and I think it's anti-art." And I was like, Jesus,
That's everything that's
because she
wrong.
felt duped. But if you grow up with it, when you grow up with it, right, and you get your dopamine hit, you get your meaning, you get your whatever the charge you get when you watch great art. Are younger people gonna care whether
are.
it was are you gonna care whether it was generated by a machine or not? So look at anime or look at even like Pixar.
but anime's never been.
No, but if you look at Pixar, like Finding Nemo was a perfect movie, and all of that is essentially computer generated. Yeah, people are doing the voiceovers,
Yeah.
But I don't think anybody will ultimately care if the story is really good. If the story moves you, we're not going to care ultimately if it was generated by a machine or a human.
I think
being.
animation. You're right. Yeah, not with animation, but with like real shit.
I'm saying anything.
like especially when with anything. No, especially when it comes like the automotive business. If someone posts a truck with some crazy 5,000 horsepower, it's all AI. No one gives it will get 2 likes
for now.
Until forever,
you can't
forever.
tell the difference.
No, you can't tell the difference. People are going to know. That's not realistic.
How are they going to know?
Well, I think they're probably going to be passing laws where it's going to have to be like even on Instagram and TikTok.
There's a watermark now.
If you don't disclose that you used AI, then you will get throttled because they have.
I know. What I'm saying though is that people go. So people they want entertainment. They want great stories, great music.
That's
great
authentic.
art and all that.
That's
right?
real.
Yeah, but so it calls into question though. Right now, what's real is generated by a human, but a lot of stuff is also generated by a computer. So you might animate something. You might Pixar does it with computers. So we already live in a world where there's a hybrid version of that. Now, a group of people sat around and came up with the idea of Finding Nemo, and probably 300 people ultimately worked on making that movie perfect. None of us care who those 300 people are. We don't even care how much computer generation they used. What we care about is what we see on the screen, which is this amazing story. I'm just saying, eventually.
But you keep going to animation B, where that's never been real, right? But now go over to, let's say they redo fucking Stranger Things, and it's all AI. It'll eat all the cock.
Well, but so what's this Millie Newhouse? Is this the new the actress? The actress on bring up Millie Newhouse, the actress. Bring her up for a sec.
Well, have you seen there's AI?
Bring up an interview with Millie Newhouse.
OnlyFans girls that are making 50 to 100 grand a month because people actually don't care enough that it's not a real girl.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's crazy. Could you imagine you're already like porn at this point is already AI, which in all fairness, that industry, that's fine.
No, it's the real thing. Like, have you ever scrolling for porn and it shows AI? Who the fuck's good? What are you doing, Bubba?
Not yet.
You really hasn't popped up on your thing?
No, I'm saying I wouldn't watch it yet.
No.
Do you know her actual spelling of her name?
Millie Newhouse.
But there's dudes who watch like Peter Griffin bang Marge Simpson. You know, there's some weird people
weird
out there.
dudes out there. That's for sure. There's some
and that's
weird
been
dudes.
around for a while. Like tentacle stuff.
That's very strange. But I don't think that's going to be the masses.
No.
You might have that weird subculture that's all AI, you know?
Lily Norwood. I'm so sorry.
Newhouse.
Lily Norwood. Now, listen.
Can I ask you a question?
Bring up an interview with her for a second. There you go. Now, bring her up where she's talking, not there.
She's not real.
Hi, my name is Lily Norwood.
I know that couch.
AI actress/model. Hi.
She doesn't look. She looks almost real.
She is real. Watch.
Wait, she is real?
Watch this.
No, she's not real, Brian.
I know. No, I'm saying that if you listen to her talk.
Well, this new actress is turning heads in Hollywood today after making her big screen debut. A performance that comes with a catch. It's AI generated. Tilly Norwood has caught the attention of talent agents, but real life stars have raised a number.
Hey, could the industry try less hard? They're like, I'm going to pick up this new AI actress. Can they start trying again?
Yeah,
this is insane.
I'm Tilly Norwood,
Right there.
the world's first AI actor. Come and work with me.
So we are looking for all sorts of people.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I was trying to show.
Spurts though, right? Because I didn't see like a full.
Not yet, but I'm sure
There was
be
an
a
interview,
full-
but I.
All right, kids, let's take a little break here because your boy, I get sent a lot of stuff. And then Fabletics sent me a little package to the crib. I open it up. I'm like, Fabletics? I've heard of them. My wife uses them all the time. But for the bros and dude, for activewear, I wear it dang near every day to the gym. The sweats are great. I get this hoodie that's awesome. I wear it all the time. And if you're like me, basically you live in activewear, you know the struggle. The good stuff costs way too much. That's why I love Fabletic. It feels just as premium as those expensive brands, but without making my wallet cry all day. So when I signed up for a new VIP, I got 80% off everything. I repeat, you sign up for a VIP, you get 80% off. All right, they got you, man. The fit and feel are dialed in. It's breathable. It's super soft. I use it for workouts. Some people wear it on the plane. All right. So it also helps knowing that Fabletics has built a community of over 2 million VIP members and more than 100 retail stores, which makes them feel like I'm joining something already love and rely on. They're fantastic, man. There's nothing better. Fabletics already has amazing deals, but right now they're running their biggest sale of the year on top of that. And boy, do I got an offer for you guys, just for you guys. 80% off everything when you sign up to as a VIP. Head to fabletics.com/TFTK. Sign up as a VIP to get 80% off Fabletics, man. This is only available through this link. So go to fabletics.com/TFTK to sign up as a VIP and get 80% off. That's fabletics.com/TFTK.
I also don't know, because I just hit this age now, and you probably hit this like 30 years ago, where like you don't even recognize new actresses or new singers anymore. Like if I was in an elevator with Sabrina Carpenter, I'd have no fucking idea.
That's what I'm saying. And so with this, you know, people are going to fall in love with her. And the way they fall in love with a character on TV that they've never met. You've never met, you know, you never met your favorite actress.
Actually, there was AI in this season of Stranger Things. I don't know. You're a big Stranger Things guy. Like they AI'd Will to go back. They de-aged him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you know what I'm saying?
I'm okay with stuff like that. If you want to de-age someone for the movie or for the film, like
for the plot.
Yeah. But when you're using a whole actor, that's insane.
I know, but this is the future. So what do we do about it?
Do you feel like our industry could ever be taken over by AI?
Live
Live
performances can't.
No, not live
But on stage, like, but here's the problem. Think about it. Most comics, I mean, they make the big boys make the bulk of their money touring live, but there's way more that make the bulk of their money posting clips. So you're going to have so many comics posting AI clips
There you go.
that they didn't even write.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. So it really begs the question, like, where are we headed here?
Luckily, AI still can't write a joke right.
But yeah, but it takes us a long time to write an hour, 2 years or whatever but nobody's going to watch an hour. So what's the point anymore? It's
You ever gone into ChatGPT and asked it to write a joke in Bryan Callen's voice?
It's the worst.
It's always
Right now, it sucks.
like if you go on ChatGPT and type in "write a joke in Bryan Callen's voice,"
It's bad.
It's just about a lot about giraffes and birds
and black
which
men.
is
Fair.
Pretty spot on. but you know what's weird is, to your point though, like even the greats, no one's watching the full hour anymore. Like it's like things have changed.
No, I think they said Chappelle had a 27-minute watch time on his hour, which Chappelle's the best.
The best of
the
all
best.
time. And he had 27 minutes.
Yeah.
Other guys are way less than that. Netflix paying up the ass for it. But my thing is like, who's going to change that format? If society's going, Bubba, we love you, but we don't have an hour to give you. Yet the old school comics keep putting out hours.
Well, you know who did it right?
27 minutes though is such an incredibly long time now. Like if I were to say to you, I'm gonna do something to any brand, any TV show, anybody, I said, hey, I'm creating content and I'm going to have people watch it for 27 minutes.
It pays so much
It would
money.
be worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
When you do a commercial, I'm in this business now, right? And if you have a commercial that holds their attention for more
15 seconds?
it's more than 4 seconds, it's a win. 4 seconds.
It's not good.
Do you know who actually I think did the right thing as far as the future of stand-up? Michelle Wolf, because she released 3 separate, I think it was 20-minute sets instead of releasing an hour. Like she did one at Denver Comedy Works, one in
That's cool.
And this way, because you're like, I'm only gonna, because it's like watching a TV show. If I see a TV show's an hour and a half, I'm like, nah. But I will binge watch 3 hours worth of Stranger Things.
same.
But if I have to watch one long episode,
Yeah, it's tough.
you're losing my attention.
Yeah.
100%.
I think Michelle, and she's a beast. I don't know if you've seen Michelle
so
Wolf.
great.
such a
She's
munch.
so
So
good.
smart, and I love her.
Yeah, she's
Love her.
great.
Like when people, like I'll hear like, because you know, there's a lot of dudes that are like, oh, I won't watch female comedians. Watch Michelle Wolf.
Michelle Wolf is a monster.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, she'll run circles around my
Her,
love
Jessica
her.
Kirsten, unbelievable.
Jessica's incredible too.
It's just listen to the audience. Like people keep trying to force this hour. It's like no
Is that a
one's fucking
Brian?
doing it.
There we go.
Let's see. This is Brian's.
Yeah.
Make it bigger, Chin.
Brian, you want to read it?
I'm at that age where my body makes sounds it shouldn't. I stand there and it's like a haunted house. Creak! My knee pops, my back snaps. None of that's true. And my hip goes, hey man, remember when we used to run? Yeah, I remember. You don't cooperate. I don't get injured doing dangerous stuff anymore. No, I get hurt sleeping. I wake up like, what happened? My body is like, you turned aggressively. And don't tell me to listen to my body. My body is a liar. My body goes, eat that. You deserve it. My body is not a life coach. It's a drunk uncle at a barbecue. This is the worst.
You know what? Better than Gringo Papi. Hey, Jim. Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
It says, if you want it shorter, dirtier, more rant style, say the word. Say the word, Jim. Make it dirty, dude.
But you'd have to be in the pose. If you did it in your pose,
it would still work live.
The pose. Yeah. You know the pose where your knees are bent and you're...
Yeah.
I'm at the age where sex doesn't start with desire. It starts with a stretch. I'm like, hold on, babe. Let me warm up. This hamstring has opinions.
I think that's your actual bit.
Yeah, right.
I've seen that.
I used to finish strong. Now I finish grateful. Like, thank you for your patience, your understanding, and the adjustable bed. That's not bad.
Dude, it says, want it even filthier? Let's go, Chin.
I don't do old jokes necessarily like that. That's
We have a bit about warming your toes up before a fight.
Well, that's because I can't just pop out of the car. I do have to do my foot twirl.
Bro, that's the exact...
Yeah, but that's more like, that idea was like, I train in case I have to get in a fight. If I'm not totally warmed up, I would...
this is getting better. I'm not horny. I'm optimistic. There's a difference. Horny is confident, optimistic, like, all right, let's see how this goes. That's funny.
It's pretty funny. My libido now has business hours. You try something spontaneous, and my body's like, sir, this department is closed until submit a request and hydrate.
Dude, I don't talk dirty anymore. I talk administratively. You like that? Is this angle sustainable? Dude, it's getting better.
Dude, your hours going to come along
it's just
quick.
medical clearance. Are you good? I'm good. No weird twinges? Great. Let's disappoint nobody. I don't talk dirty anymore. I talk administrative.
But you can see how, like, the shows, it keeps getting better, and goes, if you want full club closer or meaner or unhinged podcast rant, just say which lane.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. I mean, still no bird stuff, so that's how you know it's not Bryan Callen.
Yeah. Or black guys.
Black guys, yep. No black cock.
But we're getting closer. It's getting better. It is
when it's
getting
over,
better.
I don't cuddle. I lie there like a survivor. Just start staring at the ceiling thinking, we did it. Nobody pulled anything. God is good. I mean, the thing is, you can see if you keep going down
That's
the
what
line.
I'm saying.
You know, you could do this. You did this for an hour, you'd probably have a really good bit. Right?
Something.
I won't say the name, but there's a comic that put out a special not that long ago where I'm convinced it's all ChatGPT prompts. All of it.
It's gonna, I mean,
like a big comic?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, it's I would imagine if you know how to game this massive language model, we kind of do this anyway. When you're sitting around thinking of funny, that's kind of what you're doing, isn't it? You're trying things, you're thinking things through.
Yeah, but you're actually putting effort in.
You're putting effort in.
Bullshit.
But this would be an hour of sitting at the computer and constantly.
It's almost like having like a bad writing partner. Like, you know, when you're writing with someone and you're like, that's not the right thing, but that's the right.
Gonna hit.
That's the right idea.
Something's going to hit, right? It does feel like the future, whether like it or not. Somebody out there is going to get really good at doing this, and they're going to put out an hour a week.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy that.
You put Gringo Papi too.
And that guy's going to be Bryan Callen.
Puppet as a puppet, though.
That's really funny, dude.
As a puppet.
Did you ever talk about what was it? Me and you, remember when we met? That's how we first met after the whole don't count thing. That was like one of the first questions I asked. Like, you were actually super cool about breaking it down, like, because me and you started at the same time. That's why it's crazy when people give you shit. Because, like, could you imagine, you put out your Showtime special, what, 2 years into fucking comedy?
Yeah.
I was performing at laundromats for no one paying attention in New York City. Just nobody.
I sold out Spreckles Theater twice.
If someone offered me millions of dollars to fucking not be performing to people who weren't paying attention, fucking anybody who says they wouldn't do that is a fucking liar.
No, I think it's like...
To your credit, though, you always called yourself the CM Punk of comedy.
I was just going to say that. Like, I would start the set if anyone came, I'm like, I'm the CM Punk of comedy.
Yeah.
Like, you guys would be doing the same thing, man.
Yeah.
Like, CM Punk got all that shit. It's like, man, if you could, you wouldn't want to just jump into the UFC and take a stab at it?
It's not just that. You were also offered a lot of money, like, really early. So, like, you were offered a lot of money by Showtime.
So much money.
And it was like, and I was like, I remember going, no, you can't do this. But you were like, but it's a lot of money. I got to do something.
Yeah.
You know, even
Dude,
if
at 2 years in, I got offered one time $14.75. And it was to perform at a Greek pizzeria in Astoria. And it wasn't a comedy room. It was people eating dinner, wanted nothing to do with us. And then on top of that, there was also a surprise. This guy was just getting out of jail. So it was a surprise party for some guy who just got off Rikers Island. So in the middle, I got up, bombed fucking horribly, but I took my $14.75. Then the girl went up after me, and the guy was coming in at the same time. So in the middle of her set, they said, shut the fuck up. And they turned the lights out on her and her mic off so they could give a guy a surprise party. Like, that's what you do at the beginning. So if someone offered me $40, I would have done a Showtime special.
Yeah, it was a weird time, but I also get it. It's like there's comics 10, 15 years in who don't get to that level. And I'm 2 years in and it's fucking popping. I'm selling out every weekend, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do though?
Dude, we started.
Like, you're telling me you wouldn't
cars. I mean, Cobb's packing it.
Oh my God.
I mean, literally like
Theater selling out Wilbur. It's like twice.
I was doing check spots at LOL Comedy Club in Times Square at that time. I would have killed to do that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but
it was
he
wild.
was so already kind of famous. Like, UFC, the podcast was number 4 in the world, maybe number 2 at one point. Yeah. Like we were huge.
It's a blessing and a curse, right? Because the blessing is you're doing stand up, you're gonna make a shit ton of money, but you're really not ready for it. And it's a tough gig.
It's like everything else. It takes a long time.
It's tough. Yeah.
It's a long time.
But I don't like, I can see how people would get upset. It'd be like if, a kid just started baseball and 2 years in, he's fucking starting for the Dodgers. Like, bro, there's guys that work their whole lives. Like, I get it. And the kid's like, what do you want me to do?
It's also like, because most people don't realize the first 10 years usually for comedy is like the worst internship you've ever done in your life.
Where
you're getting paid fucking nothing, and you would dream about a gig where it pays you $1,000.
But now, even to elaborate on that, now think about it. Most comics, for the first 10 years, no one's really seeing it. Like, you can work things out. There's no pressure. Nobody knows who you are. Now go over to my lane where I can't go anywhere.
No, and you're doing the fucking story.
You go to Ireland and Conor McGregor would show up.
Dude, I can't go to open mics. Like, that's not even an option for me. So like, anywhere I go, it's like I'm getting criticized. And then I got to keep up with the game and post, clips and stuff for the clubs to sell tickets. So then I got to post clips that people are comparing to Theo.
Well, you were also thrown into, like, think about this. He's been doing stand up for 20 minutes. Okay. And when you say you were in for 2 years, really I could probably count.
Find the Kid Lives.
Yeah, I mean, but you probably performed, and I'm not joking. By the time he shot that Showtime special, I'm going to make a call. I bet you he performed a total of 40 times.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not joking. Maybe. By the way,
kind of impressive.
Right? Yeah.
To say the least.
Don't get me wrong. The hour, if you compare it to Schultz and Theo, I get it. But now,
but those guys have been doing. Hold on.
Well, here's my thing though.
That's like 4 weeks of stand up in New York,
dude. Show. But hold on. Film their first. So have them when they were very first starting. Have them do an hour.
Oh, good luck.
I'm just saying. They're like, well, I get the heat, but you also got to give me a little credit.
No. Look. You had done literally. I really think the number is maybe 40 shows. If that's why I was like, you can't do this. But there was. You were also thrown.
It's crazy to say don't do this.
But think about what he was thrown into. Like he would every Tuesday or every weekend at the Comedy Store, he was thrown into a lineup with people like myself who'd been doing it for 20 years, Joe Rogan.
You guys were
Bill
the murderers
Burr.
row of
we
that,
were murderers.
of that time.
And I'm including myself in that.
Yeah.
We were murderers. We would go up there. It would be, all of us who had been doing it forever and at the peak. We were all at the peak. We were all at the boiling point of our sets.
Everyone was in their prime.
Killing. And then this fucking guy would get up in the middle of all that. Anybody want to try that? Anybody want to try that after they've been doing stand-up for a year? Yeah. Please Raise your hand
Let
if
me
you
know
guys
how it
want to
goes.
step into
Yeah,
that.
let me know how it goes.
See what happens to
Yeah.
you. But to your credit, because you were this giant fighter who had the balls,
Yeah.
who would get up and tell a story,
Yeah.
and you found your way through. And by the way, your sets were not bad up there. They just weren't.
Yeah.
I watched it. I mean, I saw it. And people gave you grace because they knew
Yep.
that this pro athlete who was a giant was up among the best comics in the world.
Yep.
In the world, maybe. By the way, put that whole lineup in the pantheon of
The Hall of
comics in
Fame,
the
Bubba.
history of.
Might be the greatest
Hall of
lineup ever.
I
It's
think
up
it's the
there.
greatest lineup
At
ever.
that time, you guys and the Cellar were just on like they had. And Cellar was East Coast version where it was like Louis Chappelle,
Monsters.
So like that era was a fucking crazy.
It was a renaissance, dude. From
That was a
2015
crazy
to
fucking
2020. I would look in that room and I was like, motherfucker, here we go.
Some of the best nights of all time.
For $24.
Yeah. Let's take a break. Oh boy, this Saturday, the fight nobody saw coming. It's Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. It's actually going down live on Netflix this Saturday, December 19th. Two worlds collide in the ring, and DraftKings Sportsbook has the action covered. Bet on every round, every punch, every knockout moment with live betting and fast payouts. You're always ringside for the action. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app today. New customers bet $5, and if your bet wins, you'll instantly get paid $200 in bonus bets with the code FIGHTER. That's code FIGHTER in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
2 hours that people would just
I'm saying
be like,
even for us, I
Oh.
mean, it was such a fun time.
we were part of something really, really
Oh yeah, I look back
historic.
on those times.
At that time, I was at
Super
LOL Comedy Club in Times Square, and this is how they sold tickets for LOL. I don't know if you ever heard this. They would have drug dealers in Times Square, and they'd walk up to fat tourists, and this is how they would sell a ticket. They'd go, "Hey, you like comedy?" And you go, "Yeah," and they'd go, and I'll ask you the question that they'd ask. I'd say, "Who's your favorite comedian?" So answer, "Who's your favorite?"
Bill Burr.
That's crazy. He's up there right now. And then they'd go up there, they'd all pay $50 each to see Bill Burr, and you're on stage, which is
People are pissed.
not good.
Yeah, people are pissed.
Not good. And the best part, it's funny you said Burr. This club had no idea anything about comedy.
Oh, wow.
So one time, Bill Burr actually showed up while he was filming that movie with Pete Davidson. He shows up, he gets up there, and he goes, "Hey, I want to see if I could jump on." And they go, "You want to buy tickets to the show?"
Oh no.
And he goes, "No, I want to see if I could like get on the show." And they're like, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Bill Burr." And she goes, "I've never heard of you." And he goes, "I put out 4 Netflix specials." And she's like, "Here's what you can do." She goes, "If you come to the open mic on Thursday,
No fucking
the booker
way.
could take a look at you and we could see if we could put you on
Bill
weekday
start
shows."
laughing?
He got destroyed when he came back to the Cellar because everyone just cooked him for that. But they didn't even know who Bill Burr was. That's how shit this club was.
Yeah, it's not.
It's the only comedy club where I've gotten in a fist fight multiple times
Jesus
with audience
Christ.
members.
Really?
Yeah. So, because the
security?
managers, they did, but he was a bitch. What happened one time, the manager was just always starting fights with like people in the audience. And then there was these goons from the Bronx that she gave shit. This dude spit on the manager, this girl. So us comics, the security just watched this whole thing go down. So he was a bitch. And then, so this other comic, his name is Jaddy, he's another comic from the Bronx, grabbed that kid. And this is the craziest part. He grabs that kid in like a rear naked choke. He's not a real MMA fighter. So it wasn't like a great choke. So he brings him down and there's this huge staircase. So he brings him into the stairwell. I help him bring the kid out. And we start pushing the kid down the stairs, and all his goons, these Bronx goons, are waiting at the bottom of the staircase. The security guard, this is what he did. He closed the door and said, "Someone get help. This is a
Jesus
problem."
Christ.
So we had to fight 4 goons in the stairwell, like
All have
on the way down.
Timberlands on.
And the best part was, dude, I'm only like a year and a half into comedy, so you have no fans at that point. So this huge Dominican dude starts running up the stairs at me. So I throw him back down the stairs, and he falls down, and he gets up and he goes, you were my favorite comedian. And I was like, no, my only fan.
Like, wait, hold on. My only one. No, buddy.
My only
buddy,
fan.
why'd you say something, man?
He's like, I've seen you twice.
Just pissed out. He's all, well, okay, I was your only fan, you piece of shit.
That's really funny. That takes all the steam out of you. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sorry, man. My bad, baby.
Yeah, that club was a fucking disaster. That's why, like, when people give you shit for like taking money to do stand up,
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have gotten out of LOL so fast for $1,000. If you gave me $1,000, I would have done anything.
Of course.
Especially that money. I mean, people, well, most fans know, like, when you get done with the UFC, like, when I decided to retire, I had fucking maybe $700 in the bank. You know, it's
Really?
not like I was
Literally.
balling, dude. No, I wasn't balling.
How old were you when you retired?
I was like
My biggest worry
27?
for worry for
27?
you was for Brendan because we were friends before we did a podcast, and I loved him because like we just had so much fun, and he was just a different guy. He was just like I could see he was artistic, like he was just a guy who was,
Autistic.
yeah, but like we used to have such laughs and stuff. That's why Rogan was like, "This guy's great." I go, "Yeah, I'm not friends with him because of his muscles, you know."
Well,
But no, but I mean, what I'm trying to say is that I would always worry about him because I was like, man, he's such a good guy. You know, he's probably going to end up being some dude who works in a trainer or something. Not that there's anything wrong with being a trainer, but I just,
Yeah,
I was
it's a
worried
tough-
that
it's a
there was no
tough
way
gig.
you were going to make any money because you had this weird skill set. And then we did the podcast. And,
Yeah.
Because you got to imagine, even the best, like the best paid athletes, like football players, even after they're done, they open up a car dealership.
It's hard.
If things go well.
it's tough. Yeah.
So I
that's
couldn't
if
imagine
things go
how
well.
many fighters do you know that have retired at under 30 years old,
Bubba.
have less than fucking $1 million in the bank account.
Less than $1 million.
99.
Even like the stars.
Less than 100 grand.
99.9% of them. Well, the thing about Anderson Silva is fighting this Saturday in boxing. You think he's doing that because he just loves boxing?
Probably not.
And he just got a payout for
10 mil?
the lawsuit. It was like 10 or 15 mil. So it's,
Probably doesn't handle this. Yeah.
who knows? But it's, it's a tough fucking gig, man.
Especially like after putting, like, because after you fight for years, you've already put your whole life into fighting. And then after that, what do? You know what I mean? Like, that's all, like, you did the right thing. You're like, I'm going to get into the entertainment thing. And now everyone's kind of trying to do that thing.
Everyone,
like,
yeah.
Cejudo, like, all these guys have podcasts now. Sean O'Malley has his own podcast. Like,
I think everybody does now.
you were one of the first people to do it because you guys did it the right way.
I think he's the
I was the
first.
first.
Yeah, I think
You
he's
were the first? Yeah.
The first.
The first. Out of all athletes. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Out of all athletes.
All of them.
Yeah,
no
that's
one,
why.
No one had a podcast. No one had a podcast. No, this was its own thing. Let's not get it twisted.
And how many people they get into it? Like, you'll see like Mick Foley and stuff like that. They're still touring, doing stand up and stuff like that, but no one judges them. You kind of got it sucked because you were getting judged amongst.
Well, because
the
my best
fucking-
friends are Theo, Brian, Chris, Rogan. And so it's like Joey Diaz. So when you run in that circle, people are like, all right, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You're taking pictures with them. So, and then you're at the store, the legendary store. I get all of it. I get it. I get it. It's all good. I get it.
So you're saying you get the hate?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get the hate, especially when I was doing it. To continue doing it, it's like,
Well, that's why it's kind of
I'm a
crazy.
baseball dad, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say you're the most like roasted baseball team, like baseball out of all baseball coaches. No one gets more scrutiny than you.
Maybe the Dodgers coach. I don't know.
No, I'm
but
saying when it
still.
comes to little league
I
coaches,
know.
you're getting
Yeah. Just how it goes.
Hilarious.
It's just how it goes.
Bothers me, but it's hilarious. But it doesn't
Honestly,
bother me.
though-
I expect it in general.
Got to give you credit. No one, like me and Nick were talking about, like the amount of toughness you have to get all that shit to still keep going. And then like after the stand-up thing, you're still getting people on like Reddit and YouTube talking shit. If there was a group of people that was over 100,000 that shit on me every day, I'm jumping off a fucking bridge. I am not lasting.
If I got it, see, online's different because I came up with that. But if I was getting like in person, then it'd be different. But I don't give.
No one's saying just you in person.
It'd be great if they did, but it's never happened ever. So it's just, it is what it is,
Well, I'm sure you probably.
It takes no balls to do it.
I'm sure the comics that talk shit about you when they see you in person, all of a sudden,
They're the nicest.
yeah,
Yeah. But again, I don't have any anger towards them. I get it. Because a lot of those comics, none of them were ever, great at the art, or they were trying to get there, but they just weren't successful. And I get it. I burst on the scene. I'm fucking selling out every Brea, 5-6 shows, getting my bonus, and like, dude, I've been doing
Making real money.
stupid money.
Yeah.
And then also, I was making so much money. Like fucking 2 years ago, I found a check from Brea. I never cashed for like 62 grand, and I called them. I was like, "Hey, you guys cool?" And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah, they're like, "You earned
That's
them."
a nice
They're like, "We
gift.
can't believe you didn't cash that." I'm like, "Me either."
That's
Boy,
nice
I was
to
dumb
buy.
back in the day. But I get it, because think about it, they're grinding. It's a tough fucking grind. And I burst on the scene. I'm selling it out within a year. It's like, man, fuck that guy. So especially from the comics, I get it, dude. And if they have podcasts, they're doing it and they get views, so they make money. I get it. That stuff never bothered me.
Yeah.
It's
I
all-
literally want to
it's all-
call him. I literally want to call him like, I get it, dude. Are you
It's
making
all
money now?
changing so rapidly, though, isn't it? Now, like in terms of like Schultz was talking about that. Like monoculture's dead. It's just all
Meaning,
It's like it used to be like when there was a movie.
Can you put that in a sentence?
Mono meaning one. So when we saw a movie, we would all go see that same movie and talk about it.
too much.
Dude, I missed
All that
I
shit's
missed
out.
those days.
Except
so
for
bad.
Netflix.
Even
except for
podcast, comedy, news. People say, "Oh, the media. I don't trust the media." The media is multifaceted. You have so many different.
But even
media
podcasts,
sources.
like
Everything.
you have people like, oh, why is the Find a Kid numbers down? It's like, well, we've been doing it so long. When we started, we're the first dynamic duo.
Yes.
And then now, how many are there? So it's like
My dentist
also
has a fucking
the audience.
podcast.
Yeah, for sure. So now it's like there's so many other options. It's just the way it goes. It's like it's oversaturated.
You're also doing this, scrolling. Like when
Think about shows too. Think about shows like Stranger Things, a phenomenon. It's the most watched show ever, the greatest show of all time. So a lot of people talk about that, but that will be over in a week. Like as soon as Christmas comes, and
It'll
that
be over in a week.
And think how much money they put into that.
I know.
Like we're back in the day, like dude, when Titanic came out, when I was in
oh my
ninth
god,
grade,
it's all we were talking about.
these
They were
bitches
going
at my
back to
house,
see
these
it.
chicks saw it literally 10 times.
10 times.
These bitches talked about it for an entire year.
Yeah.
Name the last thing Charlie Kirk's death. When's it? Anybody?
I know.
Rob Reiner.
Moving on.
It's current right now.
Moving on.
Next week.
If the Titanic sank today, it would just make the bottom of the screen on CNN. No one would care.
No, it wouldn't be like
It would be like,
breaking-
oh,
So
damn, that
fucking
boat.
crazy.
It wouldn't be like breaking news.
You know,
literally just
there'd
like
be no movie.
Leo, that-
boat sinks.
Like,
That
do you
was
remember
for
what
Leo
airplane?
DiCaprio, he goes, that was a watershed moment for him because he realized they were trying to make him a movie star, and he was like, "Fuck this! I'm not doing this."
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yep, and he got close to Martin Scorsese and said, "How do I avoid, becoming the Marvel guy, or how do I avoid becoming this movie star they're trying to make me? I want to be a real actor and an artist." And then
Martin
Scorsese
said, ride
was like,
with me, buddy.
Ride with me.
I'll write all the best shit.
Yeah.
But it's true.
And you don't have
like,
to put on a mask.
Charlie Kirk. Dude, if the Malaysian Airlines, remember when that went missing?
Yeah.
If that went missing in 1940, there'd be a movie about it. There'd be a
Oh, it'd
whole...
be history
Taught in
books.
history. Yeah, it's just, it's not good. But then to that point too, it's like even if you release a special, like who released a special recently? Like a big boy, like a big one. Like Matt Rife's Christmas special comes out, I think around Christmas. Maybe it's out. I don't know. But maybe it comes out. Dude, your specials now, maybe you get 2 days.
2 days.
Maybe 2 days.
Crazy.
Like Tim Dillon was saying, yeah, I put it out and then some other big show launch. He's like, it just knocked me all the way down. So it's like
Yeah.
So fucking amazing.
Like specials are so dead, man.
Yeah, and like you have to hope that your fans have that streaming service. Like I just watched one of the greatest shows I've ever seen, and chances are you probably haven't.
What?
Welcome to Derry. Have you seen it?
Come on, buddy.
One of the greatest shows. You probably have no idea
So
what
well
it is.
done.
Welcome to Derry.
It's
Oh, my son is watching this.
Oh wow,
My
how
son
old
is
he?
he's 14.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the 2-year-old.
No, my son is like telling me how great it is.
dude. It's fucking.
It's the origin story
insanely
of the
good.
clown.
Is it
It's the
really
origin
good? I'm
story,
gonna
yeah.
watch it. My son like gave me a whole breakdown.
And
He's
it
like,
connects the movies. It gives you all the lore behind it.
When you're
And-
first watching like the first 3 episodes, I'm like, there's so many story plots. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna tie this all together? And then they
Yeah.
start doing it, I'm like, this is dope.
like I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's actually like insane how they tie it to the
I want
movies.
to watch this.
And it's actually like Stephen King like canon, so it actually makes a lot more sense.
Yes.
And it ties together. Now you find out that it is also connected to The
Oh,
Shining.
don't tell us. Don't tell us.
What do you guys think?
What are you on the
Well, this is not a
episode?
spoiler. You just find out that like
It's all
The
tied
Shining
together.
is connected to Pennywise
'Cause it influences all of it.
and also every Stephen King movie is also interconnected. It is basically its own Marvel
Really?
cinematic universe.
So now, okay, that's a good example of somebody like Stephen King had to write those incredible stories. If you've ever read any of his books, he's so astonishing. No AI can do that. That man has a wiring that's
And
so incredible.
No
Maybe
AI
it is
yet,
AI,
but the way that Skarsgård did that role, you're like, this guy needs to be in every. He's so fucking good.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that you see this kind of stuff, and then somebody comes up with this genius idea of how to put it together, a collage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it does seem that even though we're in the shit world of that we still have a need to see things that last and matter.
You know what's
right?
crazy though? So every genre across the board is the ratings are lower. Everything, the viewership, everything's lower except for horror. Horror's up.
Well, they're actually putting out good horror now. Like the 28 Years Later. I
Even
don't know
the
if you've seen
shitty
it.
ones do well.
28 Years Later was made it by iPhones, but somehow filmed better than anything I've seen.
Yeah.
Weird part with, did you see it?
I don't get down with the 28 Days Later, all that shit.
No, the newest one's good, except for the zombies have 18-inch penises for some reason.
Well, I'll watch it now.
No, definitely.
Now, zombie cock, I'm in.
Zombie.
You know what though? Stranger Things, even that was such a hit, and everybody couldn't wait. Now it took them so long for it to come out that the star of the TV show is a married woman with kids.
Yeah.
And she was an 11-year-old child.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the downside of like, if you're doing shit the right way, sometimes with like strikes and this and that, like it takes forever for something to actually come out.
I feel like
AI,
they
you
could
could
have
just
pumped that out a little faster, though. You know?
Yeah, the crazy thing is them all playing high school seniors when they're all
Especially
40
the black
fucking
kid's
years
so
old.
distracting to me. Like he literally has a 5 o'clock shadow and he's supposed to be in like 8th grade. I'm like, buddy, you
Let me
guys
see
got to
that.
do better.
Let me see
Dude,
that.
and the kid Finn, you're like, this is this guy's paying a mortgage.
Yeah. They're
Like,
they're
Is
straight
it,
up.
you said from
adults.
the new It, or what is it for?
No, this is Stranger Things.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Stranger
But it
Things
also-
season 5 cast.
It almost makes sense in the way because I just started watching. Do you see the meme where it's like the cast from Cheers and how old they actually were during the filming of that?
No,
Most
they
of
were
them
young, right?
They were
Cast
like
of
my
Cheers,
age.
you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were like my age, but
Yeah,
they look
in their 30s.
50s.
That's how old is that guy playing?
Senior in high school.
Yeah,
Let's try a better picture.
he's in his 30s.
Yeah, it's weird. But even like if you watch Home Improvement, Tim Allen and that, or like Al Bundy. Al Bundy was like 35.
Dude, can you pull up that meme of the Cheers actors' actual
Yeah,
ages?
young. But you look at dad
The
back in the
cast from
day.
Cheers ages.
Funny.
It's funny, huh?
Let me bring up Al Bundy.
How old was Al Bundy on Married with Children?
You guys are throwing a bunch of it. So Al Bundy first.
Yeah.
How old
was Al Bundy on Married with Children? Because you always talk about Polk High.
He's 3 years older than me.
39.
Well, he's portrayed as being 39.
But he was.
think
40
how old he was.
41 at the beginning of the show. It says here.
But when you think of Al Bundy, you're like, dude, he was old as fuck on that show. I'm
he was
older
like
than him
Archie
now.
Bunker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I'm older than him now.
Well, that's the craziest one. Archie Bunker. How old was what the hell was his name? Was it Meredith? How old was Archie Bunker when he did all in the watch this?
But don't you feel like the 40's the new 30?
Get
He was
the fuck
48
out
years
of
old.
here.
no, he was meant to be around.
48 when All in the Family started. Yeah,
It says 40
Carol O'Connor he was 47.
What?
at the time. Yep.
It says here
47
He was
when they started
47.
filming.
Do you remember? Bring up some images of him when he was 47. It's crazy.
But don't
like
you-
that's
don't you
10
feel like
years
with, like-
younger than me.
Don't you feel like with diet and knowledge and
Well, 'cause you know what
exercise,
it is?
like
People, people started
40's
drinking
30.
water.
Yeah.
Water was not
I still
a
don't,
big
but-
thing back then.
People were so old.
Well, just health wasn't. And they were smoking and drinking.
Look at that. They were 46 and 47 years old. All right?
Still better.
Like,
She
look
has
at
the
her.
same hairline as Pennywise.
Do you understand
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? like they are grandparents, and I'm 10 years, 11
Isn't
years
that
old.
wild?
I'm 11 years older than both of them.
They would look at you for advice. That's how.
Yes.
That is
They
crazy.
both have better hair than you, but that's more hair, no hair.
That's true, but that is fucking nuts.
But that's how what it was back in the day. Like I remember I have pictures of my grandpa. I'm like, Dad, how is he here? He's like, he was 55. I'm like, he looks 90.
There's Rob-
Just back
Rob
in the
Reiner.
day, they lived a rough fucking life, man.
I mean,
stress
that's
and
so
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, look at the cast from Cheers' actual ages. It's
Oh, bro, that's Rob Reiner in All the Family.
oh shit.
He
Yeah.
was an Emmy. He won a couple Emmys. He played Meathead. He was great.
But yeah, it's just different. But like Cam, did you listen to Cam and Adam Greentree on Rogan?
No.
like Cam was saying and Adam were saying, like, I've never felt better. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Norm was 35?
Yeah, he's younger than me.
Oh my, they're all younger than us, except for that
Hold on.
fucking.
That is crazy.
Which shows what water does. That's fucking crazy.
Water, peptides, and vitamins.
Yeah.
But like Cam Hanes and Adam Greentree were talking about, they're like, I think Adam's 45, Cam's in his 50s, Rogan's obviously 58 or 59. But Adam and Cam was like, dude, I've never felt better. Just through technology, like ways to well and all the stuff you can do now. Like usually when you get to their age, you're doing anything athletic, like mentally you're zoned, like you have all the experience, but your body, you just can't do it anymore. With now, like look at Tom Brady. Played till he's what, 44?
I know.
Philip Rivers.
Look at that guy's 58. Look at that old man right there.
He looks 58.
I mean, you guys.
Yeah. Similar. But it's true. It's like
you look like a 30-something-year-old at that age.
If I didn't have such gray hair.
Yeah, you could diet.
It's the hair.
Could use rewind and diet. God. Let's take a little break here. Let's talk about tracking your glucose and why people are starting to choose Signos. You're like, what's Signos? Well, have you ever noticed that you're eating certain things, it makes you feel a certain weight, and maybe you're gaining weight and you think you're eating right? That's why you gotta do it scientifically. You gotta do it backed by science. We're talking about Signos, all right? Because you gotta understand your body's reaction to food, stress, sleep, and movement. That's where Signos comes into play, man. We got you guys. Signos pairs glucose monitor with AI to reveal how your unique body responds to food so you can build eating habits that help you lose weight, keep it off, and feel great while managing your weight. All right. Learn which foods work for your unique body and metabolism. Not all of us are the same, man. Avoid holiday weight gain, build eating habits that support weight loss goals ahead of the new year. Don't wait for January 1. Get started right now. Get in the moment alerts when your glucose is rising. Maybe eat white rice, a donut. You're like, whoa, this isn't good. We got you, man. All right, get in the moment alerts. Like I told you, when the glucose starts to popping, you get personalized suggestions like, hey, man, take a walk. You just ate a pound of rice. We got you, man. So Signos took the guesswork out of managing your weight and gave you guys personalized insights on how your body works with AI-powered app, biosensors. Signos helps you guys build healthier habits, and it's easier to stick with them. So right now, Signos has an exclusive offer to the TFATK listeners. Go to signos.com. That's SIGNOS.com. Get 25% off select plans with the code FIGHTER. That's signos.com, code FIGHTER for 25% off select plans. Signos. But when you think about it, like your body gives up, you have all the experience, all the knowledge, so they have to stop doing it. But now with technology, peptides, ways to well, shit like that.
We're also working out.
You can keep going.
All of us lift weights. We all work out. Like we're always training. Like that keeps you physically different.
Oh, yeah. He looks like Obama.
And you're right.
Hey,
testosterone, all that shit, man.
Yeah, there's so much shit you can do to slow it down.
How do you feel about those people, those transhumanists though, that want to live forever? That's fucking crazy.
I say good luck. Enjoy that.
Would you want to live forever?
I know how that movie ends.
I don't know. I mean,
if you could.
If I could make my kids live forever. They're gone. I don't want to be here.
I mean, so the question when you say that is, I would say, who's me?
Oh,
you right.
God.
You
motherfucker. Hey, you right now, Bubba, forever. Don't get all artistic on us.
But I mean, like
when you say you,
this guy, this physical body,
who's you
with these emotions and these memories and these
yes,
ideas
you're
that I can observe.
You're you.
Yeah,
you stop aging right now.
Stop it right now. Hey, no, hold on. Before we lose all this.
Oh, is he trying to get philosophical?
Hey, this is the fucking problem. Simple question, fun question.
I was like, would you want to live forever?
When you say you,
to be or not
to be? Is it me inside
I'm just saying, bro.
Inside this flesh vessel?
Guys, I practice.
Hey guys, go see Go see his comedy. On the 28th in Tampa.
My next special is called "Is It Really Me?"
You mean me as in my experience, my optical illusions?
Shut up.
Cultured world. Fuck you.
Deep bullshit.
Fuck you, man. God damn it.
Sitting Indian
Usually
style.
I would let it ride, but I was like,
guys, I mean, I
like Nick's so cool. You just went, you know, man, you. Like now.
Brendan's so sick of it.
Hold on.
I don't know. Like,
Answer the fucking question.
Well, here's the thing. Like, would I want to be me forever?
Shut up.
Like, would you get tired of all the shit that gets you? Like, after a while, like, this is so fucked up when you get older. I'll tell you what does nothing for me. I can't even jerk off because I'm not watching porn because it doesn't get me going.
Yeah.
I've been alive too long. Great wine. I don't even like it anymore. After a while, you get to think like, I've been there so often that I don't know. Like, I love my children. So yeah, I'd like to watch my kids. Even hanging out, we were talking about traveling. When you're younger, like, let's go to fucking Florence. And you think of the restaurants and you think of the new shit. You've been around a long time. I was talking to my dad about this, who's 85. He goes,
Sounds like Brian's about to jump off a bridge.
no, not
I'm
really.
fucking sick of this rap race.
Top of the studio.
Yeah, no, but you start
jumps
living through like your kids and shit. But I don't know. Like I say, oh, hey, come roll jujitsu or whatever it might be. A lot of it's like
I sang that song.
Right?
Yeah,
You've done a lot of the song. You've been there a lot. Even
that's why I get why vampires go into the sun after like 1,000 years. They're like, fuck it.
I'm done.
But here's my thing.
what I'm saying.
But I guess like, yeah, what, 41, live forever. It's like, but I just keep doing this rat race? Like, I hustle, man. Like, I'm not. That's the thing.
Welcome
like I was
to
talking
Fighter
about
and
with the guy from
episode 6,000.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're just doing this. Oh, Brian's late after 6,000 years.
Yeah.
But even the guy at Archery Country, I was talking to him, Tyler, right?
Yeah.
I was talking to him about it. And he wants me to take care of his truck and stuff, and I can hook him up. And we're talking, and I was like, I got you, man. He's like, yeah, we're just talking about certain things. And he's like, yeah, because, I'm hanging out with these guys or this. Like, people think I'm like set, man. Like, we got to work. I'm like, oh, but it's one of the most common misconceptions. Like, oh, Schaub's set forever. He has Elon Musk money or Rogan. It's like, no, hold on. I have to hustle, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I have to do my thing. I gotta hustle. So my thing is like, I get, but why are you living if you're just set? Because it's like that hustle is why you wake up and the passion of things you want to do. So let's say someone took care of all those problems where financially you're not motivated at all. Yeah. I don't know. Like, part of the hustle is it's what everyone does. And if you get rid of that, don't get me wrong, sometimes I'm stressed, but you get rid of all those worries, I'm kind of like,
there's no drive.
No, it's like
you ever meet a billionaire's kid?
Yeah.
Suck.
The worst. There was drug addicts.
My boy James Bashara said, he's so spiritual, and he goes, you could hit every goal you've set for yourself and create an incredible life for you and ruin your kid's life. Mm-hmm. That's the irony. If your kids have never flown commercially, that's a major handicap. Mm-hmm. It's a major problem. If they've grown up with that much certainty and no worry, you better figure out what to do with them, man. Maybe try to join the Navy SEALs or the Marines. Try to do something that's just uncomfortable, because if you grew up with nothing but comfort for that long, that story usually doesn't end well.
No.
You're usually in and out of rehab or something.
But it's also tough. Like probably a year ago, I was talking to my buddy Lex, and I was just like, man, I felt like a loser. I'm like, man, my other guys are set. And he's like, oh, hold on. Who's set? Who do you know who's set? I'm like, well, fucking Rogan, this guy. He's like, hold on, buddy. How old are they?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, all right. He's like, no, hold on. He's like, you have this misconception that everyone's not hustling, trying to make ends meet. Like, no, do you know, he goes, I bet you can't even name 3 people who can just stop what they're doing and they're fine for the rest of their life.
That's right.
No. He's like, you work for a reason. And you want to set yourself up where you can say no to certain things, but they still have to work, dude.
I've talked to so many people like that, where they're like, everybody's like that. You got to work. It's like, there are some people I know, I think 4 people that could just stop and they'd be fine.
But then what?
Well,
what's the point?
The other thing. That's the other thing. Yeah.
Because then you have nothing.
Well, what you have is relationships. You've got your friendships. You've got your family.
Do you though? What do you mean? What relationships be? What do you mean?
That's a good point, Bob.
That you're gonna wake up and be like, I can't wait to call Brian. Like, you gotta.
I've never thought that.
You gotta fucking get to work. Like, you guys get to work.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
even if we had the time, and I was like, you want to grab coffee? Cool. And we go grab coffee.
We're gonna do that 5 days a week.
I mean, I guess we'd all sit around and be old.
I don't
talk
what
about
do you do?
Talk about the news. We'd all be. My dad.
No, the hustle is like, I'll call you like, B, I got this deal, dude. You're like, dude, congrats. You tell me, oh, dude, I sold this commercial. Nick, I got passed at the mothership. That's gonna fucking happen. It's like that stuff is what keeps you going.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
fighting a common enemy, which is like, will I make it or not?
But even with like you've been past at the cellar, which might be the toughest place to get past in the world. So it's like when it comes to the mothership, like if you would have moved here, how long you been here?
Since July.
Since July, so not that long. Let's say you came in July and in August you got passed by the mothership. You'd be like, oh, cool, man. Yeah.
Well, dude, I was just talking to
that's
someone
how it
about
goes.
that.
But you'll I'm telling you, dude, I'm getting a little older, so I realize this. You're gonna appreciate so much more when you've kind of gone through, like, man, am I gonna make it? What the fuck am I doing?
100%.
Why did I move out here? Brian's been no help. It's like all this shit. You know,
I developed a new, almost out of anger, a new tight 25 minutes in the past like month and a half that I probably, if I would have just got in, I might have just rested on my laurels and been like, oh, I have this material that I know kills every time, blah, 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 and just relaxed. But because I was like, no, all right, fine, time to change things up. This new 25 is better than anything I've ever written.
And that doesn't happen if you don't face that adversity. It's the same like when, you know, my baby girl has her issues with insurance and we have to get this thing and they don't cover that. It's a ton of money a month. And I was like, oh, fuck, I've been cruising for a while now. I got to get back to the grind as far as creativity, just get on the hustle. I kind of let my foot off the gas pedal, buddy. Boom! Just
this
boom.
industry too. You
That
can't
animal's
let your foot
fucking
off.
in there.
It's your
dude.
child.
That animal's in there, dude. And we're fucking cooking, buddy. We're cooking.
Things move so fast in entertainment that if you take your foot off and don't pay attention,
They forget about you.
You don't even know how things work on the internet anymore.
Nope.
You don't know how the
But
algorithm
you know,
works.
they
You
did this
don't.
study on women. They asked girls, what's the main thing you want your boyfriend to do?
Be cooked.
And they were like, I want him to stop playing video games and get it together. Like, and I'm like, who are you dating? Like, what guy thinks
That's a younger person thing, though, right?
But like, I wasn't that way when I was younger either. It's like, what young man is out there not trying to be significant?
There's a lot.
There's a lot,
That's
dude.
the majority of the younger audience. But that was even an option when we were coming up. But also, like, I don't have what I don't have a
too
game
afraid to be
console.
that guy.
I don't. I literally don't have the. There's no way.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
have the
saying?
fucking
I have
time.
a PS5.
also
I still haven't
afraid
set up
not-
since I moved here. I don't have. I wish I had.
But who's
the time.
doing that? Like, I see people, I know people, and I look at them and I go,
Here's the problem.
I watch them and I go, how are you not terrified of what the future's
Because they
gonna
can
look
make
like?
money. Because they're in hopes. Because there are some kids that stream on Twitch and these
Sure.
kick
But
and they're
that's
making
work.
tons of money.
That's work. I'm talking about the kids that don't do that, that play video games, that smoke weed all day, that are kind of like, I don't know, man. I would go crazy.
I think that's why they probably have to smoke weed to just numb.
Yes.
Like you're probably like me, where if you smoke weed, I panic. I'm like, oh, how am I going to get to do this? How am I going to edit? How am I going to fucking?
Not for me.
I don't even. Yeah.
My
You
splurge
could
is
smoke.
cigar.
No, I hate weed.
No, I've never been a. It's always gave me.
It's
a fuck-
demotivating. Anybody who tells you different is full of
I
shit.
like nicotine. I do like the rush I get from a cigar. I love.
Were you ever a weed guy?
Huh?
Were you ever a weed guy?
Never a cigar guy, cigarette guy or anything. But I really, really enjoy.
There was a
cigar.
time in Austin where not like this is like 10 years ago. Me and Brian smoked
dude.
at a On It party on top of this tower.
How hard did I make you laugh?
Me and Brian were high. And we were like on a balcony, dude. I was laughing so hard I almost fell over the side.
Yeah. Because there were these girls there. There were just girls.
Oh,
and
my God, dude.
And both of us are just kind of sitting there. And there was like a lot of good looking gals who are used to a lot of attention. And I was
We were high.
I was being silly.
Oh, it was funny.
He was dying.
I thought I was
He
going
was
to.
fucking
And I was like laughing
The
so
shit
hard,
I was saying was
falling back.
veiled, but totally
Oh, it was-
outrageous, but veiled. And he was
Oh, my God, dude.
dying. Because one of the gals, God bless her, wasn't the brightest thing in the world. And she was like, what are you guys doing? And he was fucking.
I couldn't stop laughing.
That's great, dude. The last time I
You
She had
fell off the balcony.
she had that dog.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost fell off the balcony.
The last time I tried weed was the worst horror story that's ever happened to me. Because I went years without smoking. I can't say where I worked at the time, but I'll just say that I worked for the city. And I smoked with someone that was at my job. And they didn't just smoke regular weed. They smoked, ever heard of a dab?
Is it
It's where you need a blowtorch and you need like this, it's like a giant contraption. And I didn't know this, but every hit you take is like smoking a whole blunt to your face.
Oh, no.
Was it a paste?
It's like a glue.
Yeah, that's hash.
No, it's different. They actually extract it from weed. It's like literally something you have
like
to
highly
you have to
concentrated?
heat the weed until it extracts from the weed.
Goo?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's. Can you look up?
No,
what
hash is very different. This is a lot stronger than
This
hash.
is different, right?
So I'm with him,
Dabbing
and I
weed is inhaled. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. Whoa.
yeah. So I didn't know how strong it was. So I'm with him, And I take my first hit, and I didn't cough. So I'm like, maybe I didn't do it right. And he goes, do you want another one? And I was like, fuck it, throw another one in. I go to take the second one, and first one starts to hit me as I'm letting out the smoke.
Dude. There's
he's
not worse feeling.
He's talking to me. And you ever seen Charlie Brown when the teacher's talking and go, wah, wah, wah? I was looking at him and I go, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. And he goes, you have to go back. Like, so I went back to my office, laid on top of my desk for like a good hour with my heart just pounding. And I look outside my window, and there's a guy running across the bridge, and he throws a bag and he throws a gun. And then I look, and there's 20 police officers running behind him.
Now you're worried they're coming for you.
Yes. Yes. So I hid underneath the bridge like an actual troll.
Hell yeah.
And fucking not more than 5 minutes later, a helicopter is above us, and they go, get out from underneath the bridge. So I had to come out from underneath the bridge, walk upstairs, have a conversation with 5 police officers that I don't remember.
Christ,
I didn't look like a real fucking person.
If you get that high, there's some issues, right? Like some people go schizo.
Well, so
right?
my buddy
felt
who
schizophrenic.
You know,
dude.
I didn't know what was happening.
Dangerous.
And then after that day, I'm like, never again.
So my buddy Jimmy Burke, fucking
King of New York,
Prince of New York. A friend of ours was dying of a brain tumor, who subsequently died, but he was taking concentrated marijuana, THC, because THC in some cases can help, for whatever reason, keep the tumor at bay for a little while if you have a glioblastoma. And Jimmy, not a stranger to weed, not a big weed smoker, but a man of a certain age. He said, I put a fucking drop, I put a dot on my tongue, and he went into a seizure, like that. He collapsed, and he was totally conscious, but he had no control over his body. And his girlfriend was like, oh my God. And he thought he was having a stroke. So he's like, I'm having a fucking stroke. So they bring him to the hospital, and the doctor said, yeah, he's overdosed on THC, and he'll be fine. He's going to be fine. But he said, dude, I couldn't talk. I couldn't move my arms.
No, it's
and he
literally
went
the
into
worst
this
feeling. It's the
like
worst
that.
feeling.
I mean, holy fuck.
What does your pop say about you moving out here? Super supportive?
Yeah.
Are you close with him?
I lucked out because my brother got into the arts way, because my whole family is all corrections officers and military and police officers.
Yeah.
And then my brother graduated high school early because his band was so big that they ended up touring the world.
Rock band?
Yeah. They were called
sick.
Against the Current. They would get
What if you're like, they're called Corn?
Yeah, his brother does all the sound or the
he does the
lighting?
sound. So after years of like, if you go to their YouTube, like you could see that like their views are crazy. Like
He's in this band?
He was in that band for a long time. Then they signed a contract he didn't agree with. So now he's just like he does the sound for Coldplay.
2.1 million subscribers.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, their videos get
Where is he?
They were getting millions of views. Well, he's not in the
He's
new
not in
videos
this
now,
band
but
anymore, bro.
but they're still getting millions of views.
So he
They're
does
huge.
all the shit for Coldplay?
Yeah, so he does a sound. So like my
He
brother
does the
already
sound for Coldplay. That's such a big job.
Yeah,
So
and he
he's
said
set.
anytime, he's like, you could bring friends and we go backstage and all that shit.
Just don't bring your side piece because
My dad was at that show.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause that was the first time my dad got to see my brother at work.
So your brother's younger or older?
Younger.
Crushing it.
5 years younger than me.
Crushing it.
Yeah, so he was the first person to break the mold of like you could make money in the arts.
Yeah.
Like my dad still to this day is like, oh, why don't you get get a firefighter job so you could get some benefits? But like you can't do that. Like you can't have if you have a fallback in this, you're fucked.
You're not gonna make it.
You're never gonna make it. But with the weed thing, I remember actually I did try it one more time. I tried the pen version of that, and I was by myself in my basement apartment in the Bronx. And I kept on hitting it, and I was like, okay, this tastes good. And I kept on hitting it. I hit it so many times that I just freaked out and just started running. Like I just left. And then I got like a mile down the road and I went, I was in my house. Where the fuck am I going?
Christ.
So I went back, but I was too high to cook. So all I had was just hard pasta. So I just ate a pound of rotini and just destroyed my mouth.
Yeah, weed's not for you, buddy.
I called the Poison Control Center, and then I called Artie Lang,
remember that.
and he had to talk me down. I thought
Dude,
I
I
was
get
dying.
pee so bad.
Artie Lang is the
Can we take a
person.
break so I can pee?
Yeah.
Let's take a little break here and we'll jump right back in the episode. This episode of the Fighter and Kids brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. If I need anything for any one of my rigs, I always rely on O'Reilly Auto Parts at all times. I change my own oil. I get all my stuff there. I get my oil there. It always has the best prices. They have everything. When I'm changing the diesel oil on my 6.0, on my freaking 632, on my freaking 392, on my Demon, on the freaking TRX, on all my whips, I only rely on O'Reilly because they have everything in stock typically. And if they don't, they find it local, super close to me, or it shows up the next day. They have everything, man. So whether you're a car rookie or an expert, you'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for everything auto do-it-yourself. They have it all, man. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. They're simply the best.
Stream blockbuster hits like 21 Jump Street, Ted, The Expendables, and so much more on Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Here's how we're
going to do this. So we're all going to be auditioning as commentators or as Bruce Buffer to be announcing the fighter's name. So I found some of the hardest names in upcoming fighters and known fighters, and you're going to have to go each one. You're going to say. In this corner,
second one is so tough.
So go ahead. You go first.
You want me to go first?
You go first.
You're going to say, in this corner, we have this person.
You get one shot at it. You get one shot at it, and you have to go all the way through without pauses. Try it. That's the fun of it. Go.
All right. First one, Zabit Magomedshirapov.
Good.
This one. So
and in this corner.
Go on.
In this corner, it's Syed Yukub Kakarmamanov.
Keep going.
That's
Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Yep.
Hamzat Shemaev.
Yep.
Magomed Ankalaev.
Yep.
Mossad Ivalov.
Yep.
Oh, God damn.
You sound like,
bro, this was when I was working at Fox. This is basically what they fucking did to me.
Have you ever seen Evil Dead? It sounds like you're doing Necronomicon spells right now.
It's so funny. Try that one. Go.
Gadzimhrad.
Yep.
And Teglov.
Yep.
Halas Zumagolv.
Yep. Keep going.
Shahid Nakgajunai.
Brian's going to turn into a cat.
I got Asian all of a sudden.
It's great.
That's not a real name.
Go.
That's just just a mixed up alphabet word there.
Say it.
Vyacheslav Borjev. Ism Lucindo.
Keep going.
Verana Yaroba. Michelle Piera. Chiabara. Cabal. Johannesson Brito.
Nice job.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Let me try
The
it.
Brazilian ones at the end are, I feel like, fucking
hard.
sleepers.
Oh, no, those fucking that one Russian one, that second one, that one on the
It's
second
like you were
list.
doing a spell.
Fuck, dude.
Zabit Magomedshirapov. Saeed Yakub Kakramanov. Shavkat Rakhmonov. Hamzat Shemaev.
Hold up. Did you just get Hamzat wrong out of all of them?
He said
Hamzat.
Hamzat. Yes.
Hamzat.
After the way that you say Afghanistan all the time, you should have
you said
fucking
the
gotten
K.
that.
Magomed Ankalaev. Movazar Evlov. Gadsimurad Antgulov. Zalgas.
There's no Z, Bubba.
What is it then? Khalgas
I sure as fuck don't know.
Humagulov. Chidi Njokwani.
Nakajoni?
Chidi Jokwani.
Yes.
Okay, Chidi Jokwani.
That one, I feel like Nick, that's fake.
That's a real dude.
Vyacheslav Borshev. Lazim Lucindo. Verna Janrik. Damn. Verna Jan. Damn.
The J's are
Verna Jandiroba. Yeah, Verna Jandiroba. Michel Piera. Schaub Boralho. John Derson Brito. Fucking hard, man. That's so hard to do.
Before I start, how do you look at your baby and go, this is a Zabit? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. It's just the Tower of Babel.
That baby has cauliflower when it came out.
It is strange.
All right.
We shall name him Zabit.
Starting it off. Zabit Magomed Shapirov.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
You just heard both of us say it. You're terrible.
Sedyokab Kak Haram Anov.
Gagamania.
Shavkat Rachmanov.
The famous ones you can kind of get.
Hamzat Shemaev.
Yep.
Magomed Ankalaev.
Yep.
Mosvar Evlov.
I think the V's silent, but we'll give it to you.
Gadzimaruhad Antiglov.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Antogulov.
Yaglav Yamaglov.
Same name twice. All right.
Sheedy.
Sheedy. Hey, Sheedy!
We shall
Sheedy,
name him
what the fuck?
Shitty.
Sheedy's takedowns.
Sheedy.
Watch out for Sheedy's takedowns.
Sheedy and Yokov. There's no V. And Jokiani.
Yeah, I would say, yeah,
And
Sheedy.
Jokiani.
Jokwani.
No.
Sheedy Jok. Yeah. Sheedy
Give us that.
Jokwani.
Give us the hardest one there.
Okay. Do they pronounce V's?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Biashevlev Borshev.
Borshev.
So let's see. Yeah, go on.
Ismin Lucindo. Birna Gondroba.
Didn't sound right.
Michel Piera. Caio Barajo.
Caio, that's what I said. Yeah, Caio
damn,
Brown.
Caio.
He's famous. We should know that.
All right. Gaio.
Zoanderson Brito.
Also, just name your son Anderson, though, right?
Right. Can I see the pronunciation? of
Holy
these?
shit.
Oh, okay.
Zabit
Magomed Sharipov.
We kind of got that one.
Sharipov.
Saidio Kub.
Saidio.
I like how even with this, it's still fucking hard.
This doesn't help.
Saidio.
Kub.
Kub. Saidio Kub. Saidio Kub. Saidio
Karamanov.
See, I got Kak.
Yeah,
no,
you
it's
did get that
Kaka.
Yeah, he got it right.
Monov. Kakamonov.
Kakramonov.
Shavkat Rachmanov. We got Hamzat. Me and Nick you got that wrong.
Well, they say Kamzat there. It's a K.
Hamzat.
Kamzat.
But they would put just A-H if it was like Hamzat.
Why do they say Kamzat?
But it's like Hamza.
Okay. Magomed Ankalaev.
We got that one. Mossad Ivolov.
Movzar. Evlov.
Gajimurad Antigulov.
I don't like it.
Gajimurad Antimulov.
Zalgas.
Antigulov.
Jumagulov.
Zalgas Jumagulov.
Chidi.
Chidi. See, I was almost right.
Chidi.
So
I
how
feel like
can you
Nick
say
did the best.
But you pronounce the Z in the first one, so it's Zalgas, and then the second one you don't pronounce the
Yeah,
fucking
it's very
Z.
strange.
It's Jumagulov. Chidi, Naju, oh fuck,
Kawani.
Najukani.
Ariel's pretty good at pronouncing.
This is
Yeah,
the
you're
hard
right.
one.
You're right. Vyucheslav, Borshev.
So Russian.
Borchev.
Like a dish, right?
Yasmin
Yeah.
Lucindo.
That's Yasmin?
Yep.
Yasmin Lucindo.
Lucindo.
Virna Janji Roba.
Virna. That's right. Virna Janji Roba.
Michel
Janji Roba.
Hira.
So
Pereira.
Michel, of course, Michel Pereira.
Caio Boralio.
Boralio.
This does help me.
Boralio.
This does help me.
Borallo.
Z. Yeah, look at that.
Zoanderson Brito.
But Zio Anderson Brito.
Zoanderson
Anderson?
Brito.
God, they're tough.
Fucking A.
Fucking poor
imagine
Michael
doing
Buffer.
that.
Bruce Buffer never gets him wrong.
He's gotten wrong before.
Barely.
But still, neither does Anik. Anik doesn't, they don't miss. But they also,
Yeah,
they
Anik
get
is great
prepped.
too.
They get prepped.
Yes.
But the fact that Rogan's watching this and still commentating, like, look at Zoo Anderson, fucking,
I know.
that's crazy,
It's wild.
might be the hardest part of the job.
right?
Yeah.
But 10 years ago, it wasn't. There's Anderson Silva,
Tito.
Brock Lesnar, Tito, Chuck.
yeah, that's right.
Insert the flux of international fighters. Y'all, well, fuck me.
Is that a problem for the UFC?
For America.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge. That's why ratings are down. There's no stars.
Yeah.
I mean, we did just lose a star. My goat.
Rob?
Fucking,
Rob Reiner?
he's, no, Topuria.
Oh, I know.
So he's vacated the belt for a second or for just a little time while he gets his.
No, they don't know yet.
Indefinitely because
He's in a very nasty divorce.
His wife is taking half of all his stuff.
Well, she's trying to.
Do you know what should happen? She should take his belt and fucking, she should have to fight, what's his name? What's that?
Fucking,
The Armenian dude?
No.
If she gets his,
Arman Sarukian.
yeah, she should have to fight Arman.
Yeah. Like, you go do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like that woman scorned. Something went on.
Have they
She's
said
mad,
what
and she's gonna
exactly?
try to burn the house down.
No, but to MMA Guru, when he said this like months ago, he's like, get ready. There's a bunch of nasty rumors come about Ilia. Like domestic violence shit.
Sure, she's saying a lot of stuff, but he apparently has got receipts.
That's what he's saying.
Like, you can say that.
It must be bad though, where he's like, fuck this, I gotta figure this out.
Your wife can bury you. Don't get it twisted. If you have a wife that's vindictive, it doesn't really matter what you've done. If you don't have video in your house, she can say anything.
But this how you know she's a bad mom. This is how you know she's a shitty mother.
I totally agree with you.
It's like, hold
she's
on,
not
hold on.
putting the kids first.
No, not at all. She's putting herself first.
and
It's like,
she's
because I'm
awful.
sure if she was like, whatever, she cheated on him, he cheated on her. She's like, all right, I can't do this anymore. Cool.
Your kids are
You're
bigger
still
than
going to be
you.
taken care
Thank
of.
you.
But now what you're doing is you're publicly shaming your father, who the kids look at like a
Couldn't
god.
agree more.
And now
She's an awful person for that, and I'm sorry.
Also,
and now he has to take a step back from work.
That's right.
domestic violence, that's the one where I'm like, I don't know. If that guy hits you, you're going.
Yeah.
You're going
How much did
night.
she weigh? 115? Oh, I bet
She
they
also
differ.
knew. She knew
Yeah.
what she was doing. People like this they know exactly what they're doing. They've been ambitious from day one.
That's why the Nelk boys were right. They're like, they called him out.
Florida
and
girl,
he got
Miami
pissed
girl.
off
Yeah, he
about
did
never
get-
date a Miami girl. And he fucking went, what the fuck you say?
That's probably why, though.
Yeah.
Because he knew this was coming.
That's a
He's probably
Miami
like, why
girl
the
move.
fu- yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
find a rich guy.
They're trying to do him a solid.
They make their money.
Yeah. What,
That's why everybody hates
bring her
on Ian
up.
Machado
Bring
Gary,
her up.
but
Yeah.
And
even
she's
though
got-
she's banging her or whatever it is.
Yeah, but they're still together, so that's cool. I
Yeah.
don't care what she does.
She's awesome. I
He's
mean-
awesome. So Gary Machado, and both of them are awesome. I love that she's older. I love that he's got kids with her. I love that he's a complete badass. So I thought
She's taking down all the comments. Here's the good thing, though, is we're past whole Me Too movement. So the majority, especially MMA fans, are going, I call bullshit.
Yeah.
I call complete
Good.
bullshit. And the Spain culture doesn't really get down with this shit.
no, they don't get down with
so
that. She's got children, bro.
He'll be fine.
You have children, and you're
Also,
you're burning your
she ain't
house
taking
down.
a rib shot.
But she's a
No,
vain. Look
no,
at how
no,
vain
no.
she is. When you see a woman who posts mostly just her, without her kids and stuff.
No,
and
she posts a
jewelry,
lot of her kids. You're looking at, you can't take it out of context. Like, there's a lot of pictures of her kids,
Where?
but
There's one here.
yeah, there's pictures of her kids.
Yeah,
but
off stage.
it's also a younger, like the younger fan, like the younger audience. This is what they do. It's
Right,
just what
she
they do.
sucks. Okay.
She
she's a
sucks because what she's
narcissist.
doing
She's
to
a narcissist, and she cares about her fucking herself. Look at her kids. Like, that's the father of your children, and you're burning that house down. You know, I have no respect for it.
Which makes me so sad because Ilia is my favorite fighter.
Now, here's
He's
devil's
so good.
advocate. Here's devil's advocate.
oh, God.
I don't know. Do I? I don't know what happened.
That's
I
true.
don't know. Maybe she's telling the truth. I don't fucking know. So I should actually shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not going to shut up because there's more times where women are full of shit, especially when they go against famous people.
Well, especially when you're doing
she-
this to your kids, like you're taking it public.
Well,
You
she's
don't have to
taking
take
it.
it
Well,
public.
pretty much tried to extort him for money before this, so
didn't
she's
know
not a
that.
good
I don't know
person.
that.
She's a Miami 304.
Yeah, she's a Miami girl. So I think it's okay to be like, well, hold on here.
Yeah, I got skeptical hippo.
Ilia beat you all this time? Okay. I call bullshit. Now, if you prove valid evidence, okay.
Do you have any evidence, or do you just have a story?
Because if she did, she would post that first.
Are there bruises? Are there pictures?
She'd post that first. That would be out by now.
You think? Yeah.
100%. And also, Ilia, if she did have that, Ilia would have paid her that money because he knows that the damage that would do.
Look, you're dealing with you married a very rare man who's totally dedicated to what he has to do because he has to be, and you didn't get enough attention probably.
I'm scared he's going to become the next John Jones, where like this is something that affects his legacy.
I don't think Ilia Topuria is going to be that. I think Ilia Topuria is way too disciplined.
He's too disciplined. Like John was never disciplined. Ilia, I think, is too disciplined and wants to do bigger things. I think he should be okay, but he also realized what's at stake. Like, you know, he fighting Arman, like he has some tough things coming up. He's like, hold on, I don't want to be sidetracked with this shit that could.
Oh, you go into an Arman fight with this on your mind? He's
Arman
destroying.
Well, he's destroyed with Arman regardless. I think the Achilles heel, his kryptonite is Arman.
Well, that's silly to say. He's destroyed by Arman. That's so silly to say.
No,
destroyed?
Oh yeah.
Destroyed?
Yeah, he'll get beat by Arman.
Oh,
it's not silly
destroyed?
at all.
Destroyed's not happening.
Destroyed's silly.
Well, I feel like
Ilia Topuria
beat up by I think.
How's he beat him up? Wrestling?
Yeah, he'll wrestle him, and Ilia's not close to the level of wrestler. I'll put all the money. I'd love to bet you on that. I would love it. Look, I'm not taking anything.
No, you are though. You are though.
No, I'm not.
You are though. From a two-time different weight class champion who's undefeated.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
That language is.
Brian, let me do a solid here before you keep going to put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah.
Ilia's background is wrestling.
Not on the level.
He started in wrestling.
Not on the level. Just not.
So hold on, just to educate the viewers. What's Arman's background in wrestling?
Well, Arman's coach, first of all, is a gold medalist.
I don't care about his coach,
but
Ilia has world class coaches too.
So first and foremost, Sarukian is a wrestler. First and foremost,
me and Brian have been arguing about this forever.
And I would love to bet you on this.
No, but keep breaking it down for us.
First and foremost,
why he's wrestling so good?
Sarukian's striking is very good too, by the way.
Not Ilia's level.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
do for a fact.
No, we don't.
We've seen him.
Hold on. Let's clear the room here. So far, Brian says we know Arman's striking is very good.
Yeah.
But we don't know Ilia.
His wrestling is.
And you're saying you don't know
his wrestling he will put Ilia on his back. He just will.
So,
and I don't think Ilia is able.
But you would
to
admit though
withstand
that
when he closes.
Finish what my first question. What's Arman's background in wrestling that makes him so much better than Ilia? That you've seen?
What I saw was just watching him be able to wrestle. First of all, the fact that he was able to wrestle.
He's a beast of wrestler.
He's
the way
he
grappled against Hamzat, the way he's
But exactly like what I've heard and what he's done, like with Hamzat and all that stuff.
Well, he got dog walked by Hamzat.
Yeah, but
they're different weight classes, which is fair.
Much smaller, but he's a monster on the mat. He's a monster. He's a monster.
Again, what credentials do you give him over Topuria when it comes to wrestling?
I think
just what you've heard, the rumors.
But would you be willing to admit
that's insane?
Also, what he's done.
I can share rumors about Topuria with you.
As far as striking, would you be willing to admit that it's not even?
They're not on the same planet.
Not even close.
Oh, not at all.
Topuria is the best boxer in the UFC, in my opinion.
He's an outstanding boxer.
With
I think
the power to knock out 100.
Also a striker. I mean, he's really good.
God. All right.
I
can't have the conversation.
I can't wait to run this back.
No, but
and it's no diss on
it is though. But B, I'm the one that said Arman's his biggest challenge. But what you can't do, I'm trying to do a solid. If you're gonna argue for Arman, you can't say he's as good as a striker as Topuria.
No,
it's just not. Those aren't factual in any facet.
I don't know about that, Bubba.
Everybody else does.
If you fight Topuria at mid distance, if you try to box Topuria, you're gonna have some problems.
He knocked Max out.
You're going to have some real problems.
Max Holloway.
Never been knocked out.
Never been knocked out.
Different frame. That's true.
Knocked out.
Different thing.
Volkanovski.
But that's fine. Topuria is not worried about Max's wrestling. Topuria is going to be a large consideration when you fight Sarukian. A large consideration is his wrestling and his takedowns.
I know, but you just said his striking's as good.
That is going to affect your striking. You are going to have to take into consideration when you are at boxing distance.
I would agree with you on like.
So wait, if you are at mid distance with your boxing, your largest concern will be, how do I deal with his takedown?
Not if your background's wrestling.
I'll say this.
His background's wrestling, Brian.
Hear me out.
So they both have to worry about it.
He's a better wrestler than Topuria.
They're both wrestlers.
He's a better wrestler than Topuria.
But hear me out.
I
The
would
reason
draw
why that was
out.
so effective against Conor and why Conor couldn't strike the way he did against Khabib is the fact that he didn't have like a wrestling background. Topuria actually does have a wrestling background.
Extensive background.
So yeah, Conor's someone who you can shut down their striking with because he does have to be like, oh shit, I can't be on my game. I got to play I'm playing his game.
Yeah.
When you actually have a really good wrestling background, and he has a great like Greco-Roman background. I mean, in Europe, they don't have the same wrestling programs we do in like the US or Russia. But when you can really stop a takedown, like we've seen like Merab.
What has won fights for Topuria is his striking.
We watched Jan shut down
What has won fights
Merab.
for Topuria is his striking. With guys who
He's
are in
won
the
off grappling. He's
45-pound
grappling.
division and now in the 55, but for the most part, okay? And he's absolutely, if you try to stand and bang with him, you're going to be in some trouble.
You're getting knocked
Oliveira
out.
does that, but has always done that. He's always taken shots. He's always gotten hit. He's gotten dropped in the first round. Big mistake in his game.
Crazy you brought up Oliveira because
He would've
Oliveira is possibly one of the best BJJ fighters in the UFC, like probably in the top
Yeah,
five.
he got knocked the fuck out.
That's what happens when you stand anywhere near
But
Topuria.
Did you see what happened with Sorokin and Oliveira?
Real close.
Yeah.
If it was 5 rounds, he would have lost that fight.
Listen, that's fine with your MMA math. I'm just telling you.
No, it's not, Brian. This isn't
Topuria
MMA
fights
math. These are
Sorokin-
facts.
I will give you the credit.
MMA math would be
don't put
saying
your
that.
money on
MMA
Topuria.
math would be saying Sorokin's as good a striker as Topuria.
Don't
That's
put your money on.
So silly.
Don't put your money on Topuria when he fights Sorokin.
I'll give
I
you-
think Sorokin is his kryptonite.
All right, let's take a little break here because this is my go-to. We've been using it forever. We're talking about Magic Mind. Listen, you have routines. This is simple morning and night routine. This is what I do for peak mental performance during the day, and I need to recover at night. I need good sleep, so I rely on Magic Mind for that. Not only to get ramped up and get my brain all dialed in for podcasts, whatever I'm doing, work on my cars, just being a dad, coaching baseball, coaching football. Magic Mind is always with me. But at night, I need recovery, man. So they have their night shot as well, dude. So you're getting mentally clear during the day, zoned in during the day. Then at night, you're recovering the best you can so you can redo it all over again. That's what you got to do. So if you want 2026 to actually feel easier and you want to feel better, it starts with having a better mind. That's Magic Mind. Go to magicmind.com. It's the best.
I'll give you this.
And I think he's his kryptonite because he's a better wrestler. I believe he's a better wrestler. I believe most people would agree with that, including Topuria's camp. And their biggest consideration is how do we deal with his pressure and his takedown defense? Because my guess is Sorokin is probably as good at wrestling as the Dagestani boys.
I'll give you credit with
Right.
this, and I'll give you credit. I do think that Arman's his toughest fight.
By far.
I actually think it's a tougher fight than it is against Islam, and that people are going to hate me for that. But you look at when
70?
Moicano knocked Islam down, so he can. Islam's only loss is getting flatline knocked out. He is susceptible to it because he is ready to stand and bang a lot more than Arman will.
But the Islam argument would be if it's at 70, Islam mops the floor with Topuria. If it's at 55, Topuria can win.
I think 55 Topuria definitely wins.
Topuria's a little
and
too
I think
small for
at
70.
70 is a different animal.
He's a 190 pounder walking around.
I know, but it's a height thing. It's a reach thing. There's a lot of considerations. 70's big. They're big.
I would favor Topuria over Islam at 55. I favor Topuria. But that's a big if, right? It should be even money. 70, man, that's tough.
You think so?
70's tough. 70's tough.
Again.
But at 55, I think Topuria is top dog.
Yes.
But Arman is his toughest fight, and he doesn't. I think it does go the distance, but I think
it's just that pressure, that wrestling pressure, and those transitions. And I think ultimately, when you're fighting a guy like Sorokin, who understands distance, is still a very good striker, doesn't get hit a lot, but also is a threat on his feet. But also, it's that goddamn wrestling and his ability to control you, hold you down, clinch.
Ground game, also jiu-jitsu wise, nasty.
Sure.
Phenomenal.
Nasty.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
sure. Talk to
Nasty
Dan Hooker
BJJ,
about
nasty wrestling,
Sorokin
and
is
just
ground game.
the best boxer.
I think ground game, you've got to give the edge to Sorokin. You just, I would imagine, I think he's seen every look. And what made Topuria great is his concentration on boxing.
But we could admit
You know what
that
I'm
if
saying?
he
Like,
shuts
he
down,
spends so much time.
if he shuts
understanding how to
takedowns
box.
down, the fight's over.
What's that?
If he shuts takedowns down,
Topuria's
the
wrestling
fight's
is
over.
so good. It's his foundation. That's what he started in.
Yeah, it's not.
He's been
what
wrestling since he was like 5.
It's not how he wins fights.
He started,
It's not how
I
he
think,
wins fights.
what,
Because he can
5
dictate
years
where
old?
the fight goes, Brian. He doesn't have to win that way. He can win both ways.
You think but I'm saying, do you think Topuria is the wrestler that Sarukian is?
No, but I think he's good enough of a wrestler to negate it.
We'll see. We'll see.
And then you're forced to.
I'm very interested.
He's going to take him down. Like, Sarukian's going to get him down. But the problem is, Sarukian, there might be some cardio issues, right? Especially as it goes on.
55 is a big suck for Sarukian. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, but so there's some cardio issues with Sarukian, especially gets going. The fight against Charles Oliveira, he would have lost if it was 2 more rounds. Bona fide fact, he would have lost. So let's say he does get Topuria down, but he's getting back to his feet. That 4th and 5th round, he's forced to strike with him. Now, I know you think Sarukian's striking is phenomenal. This is a fact. It's just not on the level of Topuria. It's not.
Nobody is.
No one would say that. No one. But so I think Sarukian, he might win the first 2 rounds, like just controlling, and Topuria's getting up, and there's not a lot of damage done. And that 3rd, 4th, when you're forced to strike with him, the takedowns get a little slower. Good luck.
We'll see what Sarukian.
It's by far his toughest fight.
We'll see what Sarukian's cardio is.
I have no money, so let's do just a shake hand man's bet. I got Topuria.
Well, I'll give you $1,000 if he wins.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shake hands on it?
And I mean, I'll take that bet all day. And it's no diss to Topuria. It's just I think Sarukian is.
I wouldn't bet on
Sarukian is actually Khamzat. I mean, I'm sorry. Is Islam's biggest challenge. I think Sarukian's wrestling. I think he's seen all those looks. I think he speaks that language fluently. And when I say that language, I mean that high level Russian shit going on.
He's trained with Khamzat for a while. They were part of the same.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
he's the reason Khamzat's in Newport. Yeah, they're super close.
So that's what I'm saying.
He's in his corner.
When you've seen those looks, and having talked to Dustin Poirier about what it was like to face, what it felt like to deal with Islam, what it felt like to deal with Khabib. Remember, Dustin wrestles with Olympians. At American Top Team, there are plenty of great grapplers from Russia and everything else. And he said, he was like, dude, there's something about those dudes, right? That system, trying to keep up with that chain wrestling, seeing looks you haven't seen, all that stuff. It's not just the cardio. It's not just it's a different thing.
Yeah,
and I think Sarukian is that animal. And when you're that animal, I've not yet seen anybody solve that problem. Whether you're from Georgia and you can box and you can wrestle like Topuria, yeah. It's just different.
Well, Sambo's a whole different animal than wrestling, too. It's shocking that it's not bigger in the United States because it builds you for MMA.
Yeah, it's literally.
Wrestling and Sambo, Khabib says, the best. I don't know.
And Islam's judo, nasty.
Yeah.
Super nasty.
Nasty.
Yeah. Now, I think
as far as straight wrestling goes, Khamzat's top of the food chain.
I think so, too.
Then it's Makhachev, and then it's Arman.
Yeah, but these Georgian fighters, their wrestling is really fucking good.
Same system.
Topuria.
Same shit. Look at isn't Merab Georgian?
Yeah. And Umar is a great wrestler, but he could not take Merab like.
Well, that was a cardio issue, I think, and also I think Umar got injured in that.
You think Umar beats him in the rematch?
Probably.
No.
His striking's way better. So yeah, probably.
His striking is insane.
Yeah, he's got great striking. Umar's an amazing striker, but he's also an amazing wrestler. He's such a complete fighter. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the next time, I think he was injured. I think he hurt his hand. Yeah. And that's so significant. So I think,
I want to see him yawn.
But I'm very, so
cool.
do I. Mm-hmm. That's going to be crazy.
That's going to be a fucking dog
That'll
fight.
be a dog. I mean, you talk about being at the top of that food chain, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's your job is so fucking precarious all the time.
What do you think is the hardest division right now?
Probably 35.
You think so?
I mean, at the very top, I don't know. I mean,
55 and 70 is pretty gnarly.
70
yeah, 55 and 70.
70 is gnarly as fuck.
Let's see,
70 is gnarly.
They're all so good, dude.
Because the problem with 55 is they're older. Everyone's old as fuck.
How old is Topuria?
He's young.
Charles Oliveira still hanging in there.
He's old as fuck. So 55, they're too old now. Like they have too many miles. But look at 70. So Shavkat, Machado Gary, Michael Morales.
Shavkat is so underrated, but he only fights once a year, which
That's
is
his
the problem.
That's his problem.
Killers at 70. Killers.
70 is a problem.
70 is probably the most stacked division. If you actually
70 is
think
the
about
most
it.
stacked.
Here's
I
why.
think Shavkat's
here's
a dark
the
horse.
difference too. They hit harder, but they have the same size head.
Mm-hmm.
So the level, the margin for error is slimmer at 70 than 35. 35, you can weather some shit. At 70, man, you're getting.
I want to actually see Shavkat Islam. I don't know how that goes.
I'd watch that.
I don't know how that goes, to be honest with
I'd
you.
watch that.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
Then we get to the upper divisions, like 85, again, older.
Yeah. You got
Light heavyweight and heavyweight's a disaster. But it's like 35, 45, 70 is fucking, it's never been more talented, ever.
I love that. I love that. What's his name has been talking a little shit finally.
Aspinall?
Yeah.
As he should.
You know what? Yeah, last night, because Gon was like, oh, I haven't seen a date put up yet. And he was like, yeah, I can't because you blinded me because you're a fucking cheat.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, bitch, I can't get medically cleared because I have to have surgery on my eyes.
He's got to have
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
he was like, but I'm gonna get
His
this fixed.
his vision still isn't this. He still can't
Dude.
drive at nighttime.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna get this fixed and beat the shit out of you. And I think Tom beats the brakes.
So a lot of that, isn't that a lot of that eye poking from Muay Thai when you have gloves on, so you're not worried about that. When Gon was fighting with gloves, you're pushing off, pushing and kicking and stuff. And I think that habit, and then you have these.
So how do you explain
gloves.
John Jones? He's not a Muay Thai guy.
Yeah, but he pokes, right? You're saying
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, it's a cheating.
You think it's cheating?
Yeah. You know how many guys do Muay Thai in the
I don't
UFC?
think. You think Cyril Gon was actually?
Excuse me, Cyril Gane? It's well documented.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I think Cyril has eye poked
He's
every
French.
fight so far.
He's French. He cheats. He eye pokes and he kicks to the groin nonstop.
Damn.
It's just, again, fighters going to do what they can get away with, and the officials and the refs don't really do much about it except warn you. So he's going to do what the fuck
I
he
think
does.
it really showed, though, the difference between when people said that Aspinall could beat John Jones. When you saw what John Jones did to Gon and what Tom was doing to Gon, you're like, John Jones really is the greatest of all time.
And I think that's why John was like, fuck. I
After
should have got
that
that
fight-
30 mil, dude.
Right?
To John's point, he's like, there's not enough data on Tom yet. Like, he might be that guy. I don't know yet. I'm going to wait. And he watched that. And he was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I would have ate his fucking
He would have
dick.
destroyed him.
Destroyed him.
He would have.
Destroyed him.
Yeah.
After watching that, he's
You
like,
saw
oh,
Gon looked like he didn't belong in the UFC against John Jones. And then Gon was actually, I mean, that was could have went 10-8. I mean,
Is that because Gon had kind of like, he was just, it was a lot. It was the lights.
he just got
froze.
so
Did he froze?
overwhelmed.
Yeah. He might have froze. But if Gon's on, that's a big man with a lot of speed.
John Jones
power.
is John Jones.
correct.
Like, there's no other.
Yeah, he's the best of all time.
He looks 28, by the way, Brian.
He's at 28?
28.
Still young.
Still young.
Where's Paddy Pimblett? Does he ever do anything?
He fights the end of this month, Bubba.
No, I know, but does he?
What do you mean?
He keeps climbing the ranks. What happens
Fights
at the
Justin
high level?
Gaethje.
No,
For
I know.
interim
What
belt.
happens when he gets to the top three?
I mean, what's Gaethje ranked? I bet he's favored against Gaethje.
100%.
Patty's fucking
100%.
good, man.
He rises to the occasion.
He's a
Patty's
big
fucking
boy
good.
at that weight
He's a
class.
very
too.
big boy, and I think he's probably
His
an amazing
grappling's
athlete.
good. His grappling.
His grappling's good. His striking is good.
Yes.
I mean, in his past, he's been tapped.
His
but before that was
his striking's suitable to get him through situations, but it's getting better. But his gift,
He hits hard,
his
though.
gift is when he gets to your back. Like his
he what?
his ability to get to your back is where Patty thrives.
I was
Now-
shocked what he did to Michael Chandler. I was shocked.
I was not.
No?
I think Patty's by far. The
He was
biggest-
so much bigger than Michael Chandler, too.
He looks huge.
But now he's got to deal with when he has to deal with the top two. It's going to be a different thing, but he'll definitely be.
He'll probably fight Sarukian before he fights.
I think Sarukian mollywops
You think so?
Patty Pimblett. I don't think it's
Again,
that's
I don't
one
know
where
how
the wrestling
Patty solves that wrestling shit.
You
I
can't.
don't. You're not taking his back. You're not doing that.
no.
Yeah, I don't. It's a tough fight for him. But again, we haven't seen Patty with like a really good grap. Patty's
The Brits have never been known for their grappling.
No.
They've been known for their great striking, kickboxing, and stuff like that. But you don't
Patty-
learn that
Patty-
type of wrestling later on in life.
No.
No, it's impossible.
He's a hell of an athlete, though, and he rises to the occasion. Boys, I got to run. I got to catch a plane. We going to be all right?
Yeah, let's end it here, dude.
Tampa, I'll see you the 28th, 29th, 30th of this month. And then Nick and I are in Spokane Comedy Club on the 31st
Tacoma
and
first.
1st of January.
Tacoma first.
Tacoma first. And then we're at Spokane January 2 and 3. Get your tickets.
Yeah,
We're
when we do the
pumped.
pods with Nick, we just be chatting, don't we?
Chatting like a
It
couple
just
of
goes,
chatty
I know.
chats. 2 hours
why I
goes
love
by, and I'm
having
like,
Nick. It
2
flies
hours goes
by.
by, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? All right, God bless everybody.
See you
All right,
guys.
Love you guys. This is Fine Kid. We're out.